did.
Absolutely, Kurt. He says this was basically the only case of his that went this long unsolved, and he always wondered about it. He's happy to finally see some closure.
There just weren't any leads. It was one of those kind of cases where you had to try to make your own break.
A case that always stuck with Ed Calais. 12 years retired from Columbus PD homicide, he was lead detective when Sharon Bowen's body was found, but had no idea at that time who she was.
There was no identification, no paperwork, no nothing with her.
It was a night in July of 1983 when two fishermen found Sharon Bowen's body in the woods near the Hoover Reservoir.
And it looked like she had been actually strangled, possibly with one of the pieces of clothing.
Her prints and dental records were run through a national database. No hits.
We probably tracked down hundreds of leads from missings all over the country, and none of them actually came up with her.
Calais kept trying until he retired in 2002, and it stayed in his mind long after.
Homicide's not the kind of case that you can just leave at the office and go home and forget about what you're doing.
Others didn't forget that mysterious body discovered in the woods either. Cold case detectives say the woman's prints were run again recently. There was a hit, Sharon Bowen, a Utah woman who left home in 1982 and wasn't heard from again.
Instantly, I just started crying. I was just, I was relieved it was her, saddened it was her.
Bowen's sister finds closure in finally knowing what happened, but she's upset at the outcome. Her mother died recently. One of their last conversations came true.
When she was passing, and I told her, I said, now you will know where Sharon is, and tears rolled down her cheeks.
Ed Calais is hoping with Sharon now identified, detectives will be able to figure out who killed her. In the studio, Shelby Croft, 10 TV News.